team. But the important thing is the home team stays and continues this long home stand. A huge face-off win there. And he missed it.
You don't necessarily need to pick corners from that area on the ice. A quick release is better than speed of shot.
He scores! That's pushed back.
That player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
Part of the scouting report on these goaltenders today is you got to get the puck into the top of the net. They shut down the bottom, and they'll take their chances. You can't beat them right up top.
Arizona's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Moving it to Neal. Nice face-off win. Slides it to the point. Save there. The Coyotes have it in their own end. In with it now. Flings it. He scores!
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
Brown's come up strong here for his team, ending a scoreless game.
There was a feeling out process until that first goal of the game.
The Sharks control from and looks over his options. Skilled play by Hjalmarsson. And angled to Brown. And he steps across the line. A shot. He scores!
What a quick release on that snapshot. No way he's going to miss from the low slot.
He looked like he was guessing a little bit there, Enzo, as he drops into the butterfly position. Not enough of the net cover. Brown's among the highest goal scorers in the league. He does his damage from in close to the net. He'll power his way in looking for rebounds. He's got a real knack for
Expecting to happen.
The Sharks have had the better of the play, Doc, especially in the category of time of possession. They're down in this third period, but they have to start finishing off some of their chances.
Gets across, looks over his options. Lets it go. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
The Butterflies of no help to him there. Thought he had the net closed off, but he doesn't. The puck's behind him.
Arizona's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Carries it to the corner. To Goligoski. Gains that offensive line. Great save. Score! And this one is tied.
goal. Now the game is tied, and we'll see who can get the upper hand in the next few minutes. The Coyotes rely on him for a lot of their offensive production, and he's delivered. He can score in the power play, scores off the rush. He's a real versatile player. The
Good grab again. Lets a shot go. Perfect tip by the stick. Driving in from no man's land. Nicely received at the point. Score! And he roofed it and sprung the bottle.
Well, that certainly changes the complexion of the game. That tying goal has changed everything about this one.
The Coyotes have tied this game, so now we have a wonderful finish in store. Or maybe overtime. Or maybe a shootout. And they've won the faceoff.
He's been on fire tonight.
The winds have shifted yet again. This is going to be an interesting third period. From the slot of wrister. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Flings it. Score!
They're excited here. They've broken the tie. They've got the lead. But now you have to concentrate and get right back down to work.
Arizona's broken the tie here in the third period. Let's see what happens before time expires. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Brown's been able to slice and dice his way through the defense most of the night. 3 goals, excellent shots, a prominent player this evening.
Ray, he's certainly one of the 3 stars in my book.
He is checked very tightly, but he's always able to grab a half a stride away from his defender and get his stick on the puck.
Arizona's got that puck off the draw. Snapping a pass to Chychrun. A shot. Save. Score! And the game is even.
Well, I guess this game's not going to spread out. That goal ties it. The teams are so evenly matched.
Just over 3 minutes to go in period 1. Both teams have connected twice. Toronto's taken that. Flings it right over the net. Trying to go to Brown. 2-on-1. Perfect wrister. Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
We'll see if they can continue the momentum gained with this power play goal as they head out for the next shift.
The Coyotes have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. Gets that one on across. What a heavy collision along the boards.
That hit's going to rattle him all night. top to bottom. He got
Score! He's got his second of the game.
Boy, that player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
No matter what you do, sometimes the shot's just too good. Overpowers the goaltender. The slapper goes into the net.
The Maple Leafs can up on it and stops play. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Brown's got a really quick release. When he gets the puck, he delivers it exceptionally fast at the goal. Eventually, the puck works its way in.
He's got a load of fans that watch his every move, Ray, and we will too.
The Coyotes have been hoping for a streak like this from him for some time, but how could they imagine it would go on for this long? Another excellent night adding to this lengthy point-scoring streak.
And they've won that draw. From the outside. Score! It's a hat trick.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Man, he blows this right by the goaltender. No chance. He couldn't catch up to that slapper.
Arizona's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The Leafs with a... Named after the original Cup-winning Senators, this team looks to bring back winning traditions to the Canadian capital of Ottawa. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and a thrill tonight, it always is, when you get a chance to see the #1 point getter in the entire league.
Going to get a lot of attention, Doc, because when you are leading the league in scoring, you're going to see the other team's top defensive players. Brown's well aware of that. Night in and night out, he is facing those top defensive pairs, so he needs to be real creative to stay atop of the league in scoring.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Mike Condon, young man out of Princeton, birthplace listed as Needham, Massachusetts, had not played an NHL game until the fall of 2015 when Montreal goalie Carey Price was injured. And did he ever play then? He had been in Wheeling 2 years before, Hamilton the year before that, and now the brightest lights of all. No surprise he's starting this game. He won the last one. These two teams are ready to play, and we're ready to watch. Duchesne's the starting center for Ottawa. Galchenyuk's his opposite number. Kane's that offensive line. If they can get organized, maybe time for one more attack before the end of the period. Good shooting place. Score! They'll take it. It went off a defender and in. It counts.
That's a crucial goal, guys. You score that late in the period, you have momentum going into the locker room.
Holds for the whistle.
19 minutes, 49 seconds.
Even before the NHL, there was this team, the Canadiens, and they continue their tradition in Montreal. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and an air of expectancy about this game because when you walk through the turnstiles and you go up to your seat, You know you're going to get to see the top point getter in the league, and that's a thrill.
Who doesn't love to see goals and points, Doc? And when you have the leading scorer in the entire league on the ice, he's going to get a lot of attention from the other team's best defensive players.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Coming off a victory, he gets the start tonight. This man's getting the start. He'll be the last line of defense for the visitors. One of these two teams going to bring us? Let's just see. Drouin's a good face-off man, ready for the Canadians. Galchenyuk's ready to draw for the Coyotes. He cleared that puck out of there. Still time on this power play, but not much. Shutout positioning. Rings it off the post. Heaves one. Scores! While short-handed.
This shouldn't have happened. Short-handed goal while you're up one. They burp up this chance, and the penalty killers don't miss. The game is now tied.
The Coyotes lug that along in their own end. Routed again. Moves behind the net. Swept on to Hjalmarsson. Shoots. Score! He got the post with that one.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Oh, he thought he had it. You can tell from the way he reacts. He thinks the puck's in his glove, but it's beaten him cleanly.
The Coyotes have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. And yet again, here is Ray Ferrari.
Brown's had several shots from the point. It's his mobility that helps him get around the shot blockers from the opposition.
That's good, Ray. I think he's a special player, and a lot of people pay the price of admission just to watch him. Skill play by Brown. The Coyotes skated up on the side. Wedged further to Galchenyuk. Chip to Ekman-Larsson. Rister, score! That's a good start for the visiting squad. 1-0.
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1. Go make it 2.
We knew the scoreless tie would be broken. Who thought this early and by the visitors?
Boy, the visitors got to gain a lot of confidence getting this early lead.
And they take that new... Solid work there by Couture. Laid on to Brown. Score! What a sensational first season. 100 points.
100 points on the season with that goal, Doc. The sky's the limit.
Well, this has been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
Arizona's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play. And it's a good pickup. And now it's directed to Brown. Carries it on in from center. Score! He completes the hat trick.
Brown's technique on this shot was perfect. That's why it was so hard.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. It didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Brown's been able to slice and dice his way through the defense most of the night. 3 goals, excellent shots, a prominent player this evening.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. Good cut of the pass. The Stars shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. What a ripper! Score! And this one is tied.
What a great run this has been. He has stopped everything for such a long length of time. It's almost like you never feel he's going to give up another one.
The Coyotes with a center out of there. To Demers. Pitching this one to Brown. Is able to move on in. Save. They just keep working away, don't they? The Coyotes need it. They score!
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
The Coyotes have gotten the first goal of the game late in this period. Will there be more? The Blue Jackets prevail on the draw. It's there. Fires. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Arizona's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Lets it go. Score! He's got his second.
That shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
The goaltender looked pretty surprised here, Enzo. Good delivery of the puck, beats him on the low stick side.
The Coyotes have now made it 2-0. They have been overwhelming. Just under 8 minutes to go in the period. Arizona's got the lead.
Highest plus-minus totals in the league.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Moved along and in. Decides he wants the corner. He scores! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
was stunned. He saw the player on his knees. Next thing you know, the puck's in the back of the net.
Bobrovsky's looking back at the net here. He thought he had the low stick side covered. He doesn't, and the puck's behind him.
Goalie to the bench, substitution made.
Well, it was pretty clear a little while ago in this game that this was not going to turn out well. He has not had a very good night. The coach looks like he's clearly fed up with it. And while the team has played very poorly, the #1 way to change the game is to take your goalie out. Brown's had times over the last few games where he's been really quiet, but he's always found a way to get on the score sheet. He's done it again tonight. He is such a dynamic player. He doesn't need many chances to produce.
The Coyotes win the draw. Fires. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Pitching it to Jenner. The Coyotes go back so that they can come back on this power play. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Knocked off the puck. Score! It's a hat trick.
Scores on that slap shot. It looked like it was shot out of a cannon.
Well, I get a good look at this one. The stick side shoulder is open. The shot is perfect, and as he's down in the butterfly, he can't get his hands up to cover it.
Down to rinkside we go yet again. Ray, what do you know?
Brown's been terrific as we expected. You guys highlighted him in the opening, and you talked about his prowess offensively. Here's a look at some of the night that he's had.
Ray, he's certainly one of the 3 stars in my book. Steps across that line. Solid work there by Hjalmarsson. Pitching this one to Brown. Shoots it on. He scores! And so an early strike. First goal of the night.
What a great run this has been. He has stopped everything for such a long length of time. It's almost like you never feel he's going to give up another one.
Arizona's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. From the faceoff, and they lock up in a slid to Goligoski. Can start the attack going in the zone. He scores! 3 straight goals.
Goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
Bishop's reflexes usually are able to catch up to something like this, but Eddie, that's a perfect shot, really accurate, just off the inside of the post.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Pass straight up to Tatar. Laid on to Engelland. Oh, that was close.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
Propelled to Ekman Larsson. He throws it there. He scores! Far down!
goal and an assist and never had the fight. And if I had the fight, chances are I never had the goal and an assist.
Arizona's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. They've got the draw.
Clutch chance from this area of the ice, but you got to hit the net.
A shot. Saved there. The Coyotes have it at center ice. What a ripper! He scores! Hearts, flowers, a red lamp, and fist bumps. Happy February 14th to us all.
Offensive player, you have that much time, you're allowed to take that big, heavy slap shot. Fortunately for the offensive team, they're rewarded with a big goal.
That's an outstanding shot. The goaltender doesn't have much of a chance to get across and shut the...
Gives it to the point. Great save. Slid to Goligoski. The Coyotes with control at center ice. He scores! What a gorgeous goal! Better than a box of candy, even today.
He had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
More pressure breaks down the forwards defensively who want to come down low and help, but when they do, they leave the points wide open.
He's got that pass at the point. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Tries to get it outside. He blocks it down and keeps it alive. Fires, blockered away. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. Arizona's in the neutral zone along the wing. Shoots one. Score!
Well, this has been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
Arizona's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. From the faceoff, and they lock. After relocating from Atlanta in 1980, the Flames found a home in the Canadian Rockies. Tonight's matchup is in Calgary, Alberta. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and a thrill tonight, it always is, when you get a chance to see the #1 point getter in the entire league.
Going to get a lot of attention, Doc, because when you are leading the league in scoring, you're going to see the other team's top defensive players. Brown's well aware of that. Night in and night out, he is facing those top defensive pairs, so he needs to be real creative to stay atop of the league in scoring.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Coming off a victory, he gets the start tonight. He gets the call to the goal crease despite losing the last game. All good to get this game started. Let's go. Monahan's got 1 out of 1 on the power play.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
Gathered up by Brown. Looking to Dvorak. Shoots. He scores! A great job of penalty killing and follow through the shorthanded goal.
might get 5 to 7 shorthanded goals a year. When you get them is really an unknown quantity, but man, they get one here and it ties the game. What a clutch penalty kill.
A little under 6 minutes to go here in the second. 2 goals so far, divided in half. And they've won the neutral zone. Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. A howitzer. He caught it and he holds on. Snapping a pass to Brown. Shoots one. He scores! 2 straight goals.
Been a number of close chances here at either end as this continued tie game strung out. Now they've got the lead. We'll see where it takes us now.
Arizona's gone up by 1 now. The difference in shots on goal is not even close to 1. Edmonton's got that dumped in. Takes it right back. Moving it to Ekman-Larsson. Chip to Brown. Score! A power play goal yet again.
Scores on that slap shot. It looked like it was shot out of a cannon.
I thought he had a pretty good angle here, Edzo, but the slap shot beats him cleanly. He just doesn't catch up to it.
Moving it to Brown. And in flight over the line. Larson's wonderful block. Hammers it. Score! It's a hat trick.
This shot is an absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
Great shot. Off the bar and in. The goaltender's in good shape. I think he's going to be able to make the stop, but this is just perfectly placed off the ball.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Well, not much surprise here. The coach has clearly seen enough, and because he can't bench the whole team, what he's going to do is get his goaltender out of there and let him have a bit of a break.
Arizona's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. 3rd period of play.
Coyotes goal.
Down to ringside we go yet again. Ray, what you thinking?
Brown's been terrific as we expected. You guys highlighted him in the opening and you talked about his prowess offensively. Here's a look at some of the night that he's had.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. Lets it go. Wonderful stop. Arizona's getting an attack ready in their own end. Back and forth they go between the points. Score!
Well, they jumped up on the bench beside me pretty quickly here. Very excited on the one side to have the game's first goal.
Brown's come up strong here for his team, ending a scoreless game.
There was a feeling out process until that first goal of the game.
Vancouver's got that.